People often said that relationships changed people. Looking back, I think they were only half right. Some relationships change you, others simply reveal the person who loved more. After Savanna and I became a couple, everyone in the organization celebrated. Even Mallory was genuinely happy for us.
I knew you two would end up together,
she said with a smile. I smiled back. If only she knew. My heart had only learned how to stop breaking. It hadn't learned how to love someone else. Still, Savanna never complained. Every morning she waited outside the painting room. Every afternoon we ate lunch together. Every evening she walked me to my car, even if it meant taking a longer route back to her own home. Everyone could see it. Savanna loved me with every piece of her heart, and I loved her in a quieter way. Not as deeply, not the way she deserved, but she never asked for more. She simply kept choosing me, no matter how unfair it was. Months later, Savanna turned 25. She organized a birthday celebration inside the organization, inviting everyone from every club. The room was filled with balloons, music, and laughter. One by one, our friends handed her neatly wrapped gifts. Then it was my turn. I dragged a surprisingly heavy box toward her. She looked at me with sparkling eyes.
You actually got me something this big?
I did. Her smile widened. Everyone gathered around.
Open it.
Yeah, open it.
Savanna carefully removed the ribbon and lifted the lid. Silence. Inside the box were 25 cans of sardines. She stared. I stared back. Then I burst into laughter. You told me sardines were your favorite. The room exploded with laughter.
Altaire, you really gave me sardines?
25 of them. So you'll have one for every year you've lived. Savanna covered her face in embarrassment. Everyone continued laughing. Savanna sighed dramatically before shaking her head.
You really are impossible.
She closed the box and hugged it anyway.
I love it.
Even though I could see the embarrassment on her face, she accepted it. Not because it was a good gift, but because it came from me. That was the kind of woman Savanna was. She could turn even canned fish into something precious. One afternoon, I visited the culinary club. Baking had always relaxed me, and before long, the room smelled of freshly baked bread. When the loaves came out of the oven, several members gathered around. One of them was a girl everyone knew, beautiful, confident, and famous for never staying loyal to anyone. She leaned against the counter and smiled.
So, would you teach me how to bake? I might learn faster if you stand close enough.
I couldn't help laughing. Before I could answer, a familiar voice echoed across the room.
Why don't you just buy bread from a bakery?
Everyone turned. Savanna. She stood at the doorway with crossed arms. The playgirl awkwardly laughed.
I was just kidding. Were you?
Savanna raised an eyebrow. The room became uncomfortably quiet. A few seconds later, the girl quietly walked away. The moment she disappeared, I couldn't stop laughing. Savanna pouted.
What's funny?
You're jealous.
I'm protecting what's mine.
I gently pinched her cheek. You're adorable. Her ears turned red. She tried to stay angry. She failed. That became our routine. Whenever I painted, she would suddenly appear carrying coffee. Whenever she practiced in the music room, I'd quietly sit in the back and listen. She always smiled brighter whenever she noticed me watching. Sometimes she'd sing love songs while looking directly at me. Everyone teased us. I pretended not to notice. She never looked away. Those moments were peaceful, maybe even happy. And yet, whenever Mallory smiled at me, a tiny part of my heart still responded. It hurt to admit. I loved Savanna, but if someone asked me to choose, part of me still would have chosen Mallory. Savanna never knew, or perhaps she always knew. She simply loved me anyway. She was terribly jealous. If someone stood too close to me, she appeared. If someone complimented me, she found a reason to interrupt. If someone flirted with me, she somehow arrived before I could even react. Everyone joked that Savanna possessed some supernatural ability to sense when another woman looked at her girlfriend. Maybe she did. Maybe love simply made people notice everything. One afternoon, she found me cleaning my brushes.
I have to leave for a week.
Where?
Our music team qualified for a regional competition.
That's amazing.
I'll miss you.
I'll survive.
I'll call every night.
You don't have to.
I want to.
For the next 7 days, she sent messages every morning, called every evening, and somehow still found time to remind me to eat. When the competition ended, the news spread throughout the organization. Savanna's team had won first place. I'm proud of you. Her smile seemed smaller than usual. To celebrate, I invited her to dinner. We sat across from each other at our favorite restaurant. Something felt different. She still smiled, but it didn't reach her eyes. She answered my questions with short replies. She seemed distracted, almost distant. I wondered if she was simply exhausted from the competition. So I didn't ask. A few days later, I saw her standing in the hallway. She wasn't alone. She was talking to a newcomer, a woman named Dem. The two laughed together as though they had known each other for years. Later, Joey casually mentioned what everyone had already been whispering.
They got really close during the competition.
Oh,
People think they're becoming best friends.
I see. Surprisingly, it didn't bother me. Not really. After all, I wasn't deeply in love with Savanna. If she found another person who made her smile, wouldn't that be a good thing? That was what I told myself. I smiled, walked away, and never noticed the way Savanna quietly watched me leave, as if she had been hoping, just once, I would turn around and ask her to stay. A week after Savanna returned from the competition, she asked me to meet her at the park. The afternoon breeze was gentle, but the silence between us felt unbearably heavy. She smiled at me. It was the same warm smile that had once made me feel safe, yet somehow it felt different.
Altaire, I've been thinking a lot lately.
I waited.
I I want to focus on my career.
My heart sank.
I think we should break up.
For a moment, I couldn't speak. The only thing I managed to ask was the question everyone in the organization had been whispering. Is it because of Dem?
No, we're just close friends. I promise.
Savannah immediately shook her head. I searched her eyes for the truth. Part of me believed her, part of me didn't. In the end, I nodded. If that's what you want.
I'm sorry.
She smiled sadly. She walked away, and just like that, the woman who had spent every day making me smile was no longer mine.
I keep looking for a place to breathe, just another day.